Now, one of the things I would definitely suggest that you guys have in your kit bags would be some kind of massaging based implement and some bands, which we'll get onto in a second. I'm going to give you one of these, and there's a couple of things that we're going to try and do with it. The first one is we're going to use a ball like a poor man's massage. We're going to get into the back of the shoulder. What happens when we start to play repetitive movements, the muscles can just start to get a little bit tight and we lose the range of motion. What the ball can do, it can help to decrease the amount of tension which is sitting in that muscle and therefore give us more range of motion. If I have more range of motion overhead, the brain has got a better strategy to hit the ball as opposed to trying to find that range in other places. So we restore range of motion and then we're able to move through that range of motion more fluidly. So you guys are going to go on the floor, we're going to grab the ball is going to go around the back of the shoulder and you're going to go and lean onto it. You're aiming for anything around this area. If you've got anything in there which feels like a 6, 7, 8, 9 out of 10 on a pain level, you're just going to relax into it, just let that arm sink into the ground. And if you want to go to level 2, we can move that shoulder through some range. We're going to try and restore some external rotation. Tennis balls are like level 1. We can go to lacrosse balls, hockey balls are like level 5, but that might give you a little bit of a sensation to get started on. So we talk about that as being self-massage. So it's a way we can do some work on the anterior shoulder. You can lie on the floor with the ball, you can go up against one of the posts or a pillar, but we're doing something to proactively prepare the shoulder for the demands you want to place upon it, which could be serving high speed, playing a lot of times a week or whatever it might be. So really easy little win that you can do. The second one that I wanted to show you guys is a little bit of rotation work. Now we live in a world where we can often get quite stiff through our thoracic spine, which is this middle portion of my back from kind of here to here. So our thoracic spine needs to be able to extend, flex, and importantly for you guys, we have to be able to rotate. Now a happy shoulder needs to sit on a spine which is going to rotate well. And if we lose the ability to rotate, the shoulder has to work harder. So you're going to come back for a shot. If that spine can't rotate, the brain has to try and find a different solution, which could be to throw the arm back further. And all of a sudden we're now starting to cause some issues as opposed to being able to open and then move through. So what we're going to do is what we call a windmill. So you're going to keep this knee as close as you can to the floor. I'm going to side lie and then I'm going to bring one hand up, across, and I'm going to go over. Now I'm going to introduce you to a little bit of breath work, right? So the brain, we can use our lungs to get more range of motion. This is literally going to surprise some of you guys because it's a pretty cool thing to do. So you guys are going to come up and over, just watch me for the demo. When I get as far as I can, I'm going to try and breathe into this top side of my rib cage through my nose. So big breath in, you'll feel this side elevate, and then when I breathe out, I'm going to try and blow out through the bottom side of the rib cage. So I'm going to breathe out, I'm going to contract my tummy muscles, my abs, and when I breathe out, try and let that rotation on. Go as far as you can. Big breath in, and then all the way out, and then breathe through. Okay, so it's a big breath into the top side, big breath out from the bottom side. Just hold yourself in that shape and just see if you can take 5 to 8 breaths and see if you can increase that range of motion. If you're not connecting with the breath work entirely, it takes a little bit of practice, but you can just move through this shape as a bit of an active warm-up piece.